दोस्तों, आप सभी का एक और नए वीडियो में। आज हम लोग का क्लास का लास्ट डे है और इधर सुमन कुछ अपना कारीगरी कर रहा है और सब क्लास में चल गए। हम लोग का स्पेशल आज लंच होने वाला है और आखिरी दिन यहाँ पे हम लोग आज बैठे हैं। इसके बाद एग्ज़ाम होगा, उसके बाद अपने अपने जगह पे चल जाएंगे जहाँ जहाँ लोकेशन मिला है। और चंदन भाई का तो बेंगलोर में ही यहीं रहेगा और
यही रहना पड़ेगा।
सुमन हमारे साथ चलेगा ना, सुमन मेरे साथ चलेगा, कोलकाता चलेगा, तो इसके साथ साथ ही रहेंगे। आगे का वीडियो आपको और मज़ा आने वाला है। तो चलिए चलते हैं, देखते हैं क्या स्पेशल लंच है। उसके बाद हम लोग का फेयरवेल बनेगा। फेयरवेल के दिन भी हम लोग का क्लास चल रहा है, सोचिए। और 4 घंटा भी चला, उसके बाद 4 बजे से स्टार्ट होगा, यानी कि समझ सकते हैं। फाइनली दोस्तों, हम लोग का खाना पीना हो चुका है, काफ़ी मज़ा आ गया। चंदन अपना रिएक्शन बताएगा, चंदन को कैसा लग रहा है।
खाना पीना तो टेस्ट है, ठीक ठाक। शादी में आने जैसा लगा,
शादी में आने जैसा लग रहा है। ऐसा खाना रोज रोज नहीं मिलता है, कभी कभी मिलता है, तो मौका का फ़ायदा हम लोग उठाते हैं, छोड़ते नहीं है ना।
तो एक ही दिन बाकी रहा है, खाना है, खा के आराम से जाओ।
उसके बाद तो 2 दिन एग्जाम, उसके बाद फिर अपने अपने जगह चल जाएगा सब कोई,
अलग अलग बिछड़ जाएंगे फिर।
और क्या, सही बात है भाई। तो गाइज, हम लोग अभी फेयरवेल के लिए निकल रहे हैं। 4:30 बजे से स्टार्ट था, लेकिन 5 मिनट लेट कर दिया चंदन तैयार होने में। थोड़ा क्रीम पाउडर लगा रहा था, समझ सकते हैं उसका भी दुख को। जल्दी जल्दी चलो भाई।
फर्स्ट डे आई विल कम। आई थिंक दैट यहाँ पे कैसे क्या लोग गाइड करेंगे। मेरा एक फ्रेंड था जो एक्सिस से पास आउट हुआ है, 2017 का था। तो मुझसे हर दिन कॉल करता था, वहाँ जाके कैसा होता है, क्या होता है, सब गाइड करते क्या, नए हॉस्टल में कैसे रहना है, अंदर गए तो अंदर बहुत अंदर है क्या, फिर भी आया उसने डायरेक्ट बोला, उसने कुछ भी बोला था, सजेशन नहीं दिया, डायरेक्टली जा बोला ठीक है। फ्रेंड लोग तो है, उनके लिए तो कोई वर्ड नहीं है मेरे पास। सैयद सर ने इतना डीप में, जब सैयद सर ने पहला 2-3 टेस्ट लिया तो मैं सोच रहा था टेस्ट क्या रहता है। इम्पोर्टेंट समझा, जो टेस्ट लिया वो कितना इम्पोर्टेंट था सर। मतलब पेपर में बैठा लग भी नहीं रहा था कि मैं पेपर दे रहा हूँ, ऐसा सिंपल सा एकदम, ये तो क्वेश्चन क्या पढ़ा क्या है, चलो लिख ले चलो। इतना डीप में बताया, हर सब्जेक्ट हर टॉपिक। और जो गाइडलाइन वगैरह फर्स्ट टाइम तो होता है वो तो रख लेते ऐसे रहता, तो इतना अच्छे से पढ़ाई, मतलब कोई भी लड़का, मतलब मेरे जैसा पढ़ सकता है तो ऑब्वियसली कोई भी आदमी यहाँ पे आके ना अकाउंट में टॉप कर लेगा। इतना प्यार से समझाया सब सर टीचर लोग, फिर अपने SRS सर आगे क्या पूछना है, ये पढ़ना है तो आगे बता देते, पॉइंट समझा देते हैं, ठीक है। ऐसा कभी किया है नहीं सर ने, पहले आप थिंक करो फिर हम देख लेंगे हम आगे क्या है, इसका क्या होता है। इसका मैं भी कभी कभी ये सोचता था, यार ये तो सिंपल सा पूछा, हाँ ठीक है इतना, हाँ ये, और वही लॉजिक सेम आंसर आगे लिखा हुआ रहता है। सोच सकता हूँ इतना। मतलब जो प्रोग्राम्स वगैरह वो जो सिखाया, जो क्रेडिट,
कुछ अच्छा भी लग रहा है कि हम ब्रांच जा रहे हैं, बुरा लग रहा है कि यहाँ से जा रहे हैं। एंड आई हैड सो मेनी मेमोरी from the here. Also started with the day one. जब मैं यहाँ पे आया मुझे लगा कि 4 महीने गुजारने बहुत मुश्किल है यहाँ पे. जब मैं मेस में गया इतना रश था वहाँ पे, प्लेट नहीं मिल रहा था. फिर ICSE का वहाँ पे ब्रेक हुआ था, उस टाइम लंच हुआ था, तो वहाँ पे रश था पूरा. मुझे लगा कि हम 20-25 ही बच्चे हैं वहाँ पे मणिपाल में, तो निकल जाएगा. फिर लगा कि ऐसे नहीं हो सकता. फिर लगा कि दोस्त आएंगे, कुछ बनेंगे दोस्त, तो धीरे धीरे ऐसा ही बस है सर. हम मिलते गए, कुछ लोग मिले, हंसी मजाक करते गए.
मैं जब प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट हुआ था उससे कुछ दिन लेट आया था, तो फर्स्ट क्लास में
आएगा
फर्स्ट क्लास में आया, तो मुझे लगा कि कैसा चल रहा है, क्या हो रहा है. उसके बाद फिर फर्स्ट डे सारे सर का लेक्चर था. FYR LDB और मेरा बाउंस जा रहा था ऊपर से, होता क्या ये. उसके बाद फिर 2 सप्ताह 3 सप्ताह क्लास चला, फिर मेरे को अच्छा लगा, कुछ सीखने को मिला. अब जैसे पता चला कि बैंकिंग सेक्टर काम कैसे करता है, कैसे हम लोग कस्टमर भी एक कस्टमर की तरह से मैं सोचता था बार बार कि कैसे होता है, तो उससे काफ़ी मेरे को जानने को मिला. और उसके बाद फिर सबसे पहले उसके बाद जब मैडम का लेक्चर आता था तो बहुत सारी एक्टिविटी कराती थी, तो वैसे मैंने आज तक कभी ऐसा किया नहीं था. लेकिन शुरू में पहले मेरे को लगा था कि क्या मैडम करवा रही है. आदत बन गया, फिर अच्छा लगने लगा मैडम का भी लेक्चर. उसके बाद बहुत सारे लोग मिले जिनसे अच्छा बॉन्डिंग हुआ. तो उसके बाद सबके अंदर अच्छा क्वालिटी है, और टीचर हमारे अच्छे हैं जो कि सपोर्ट मिला ताकि हम लोग इतना कुछ सीख पाए आज के समय में. और मुझे लगता है कि अभी जाऊंगा मैं अगर यहाँ से, तो ये सब हमेशा मेरा एक मेमोरी बन के रहेगा. थैंक यू.
Arjit Banerjee. Yeah, not necessarily in this order. Academic excellence, Chavan Abhijit Jagannath.
थैंक यू मैम.
His hard work.
Students are the millennials, they are the good teachers. Always believe that something like URL, the first day, unlearn certain things, relearn certain things, learn certain new things.
Yes, sir.
But every day when I step into the classroom, I see a new teacher in me. Because your doubts are the steps for us to learn something new. I wish you all the best. Even I made a statement, it's a memorable day to me to meet the new client called ABCL. And today I make it a statement that's the most memorable day because I believe and I'm confident that you will do justice to your roles, that you will bring something like the bright light on us with ABCL heads. Oh, we've got a faculty who can make somebody to some kind of addition, value addition to the balance sheet, right? So with that I wish you all the best. Wherever you are, success be there with you. And the springboard is yours. Make a difference to the organization, make a difference to yourself, make a difference to your family. Wherever you go, that people should say, oh, he is that guy. Yesterday you were a small kid in your area, but today you are an officer to your area. People look at you with kind of some expectations will always be there. Today, to expect is not a wrong thing. So go beyond expectations, make them to feel people that you have set the stage, you have met their dreams, you convert the dreams not only of your family members, but also the people who come to you to convert their dreams into realities. All the best once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So from 15, we were expecting at least 20 should come, but 22 people joined after around 15-20 days. So it's almost a very high group. It's a mediocre group, and at the first time, as everybody thought that they are all very new, thought that whether they will be able to cope up with the banking, but they took it as a challenge and they were very well. And also one among the fine group which is having a lot of obedience. So we have seen in so many other verticals also, it's a very obedient group. Very good group. Sometimes your age, some limit you will have. Always take the stick.
Sorry, sir.
So you can say another spare the rod, spoil the check. So we cannot spare the rod. So if you go beyond, we have, because that is best, good for you and good for us. So discipline is always going to be better, either in the colleges or in the organization or in the family. So discipline is very important. And the thing is that you are going for the working space, and it is very important that people used to say work is worship. In financial institution, work means that work with all regulations. That's very important. Simply working a lot will not matter. You have to work with complete details. That is very important. And the very next important part in the financial institution is the integrity, impeccable integrity. So I was there in the bank for more than 40 years. So I didn't get even a memo, and even after becoming a DGM, mainly because of the integrity. See, so many things will come, so many the situation you will face while you are working for 40 years. But if you lose integrity anywhere at any moment, so you will lose. When you lose, your organization will also lose. So you have to be very important. The principle of financial institution is that impeccable integrity and working with full of guidelines. And whenever you go for your promotion, next thing they will be asking you is that you have finished the studies, means you are gone. Knowledge is always power. You have to acquire knowledge. You have to work very hard. You have to achieve the targets. At the same time, you have to acquire knowledge.
The first term, and it was accounting I was handling. I just took a macro level assessment of how many had the commerce background and how many were non-commerce. I found that more than 50% were non-commerce. So we made a strategy that we will start from the scratch. From zero we will start. Because I was also a non-commerce graduate, postgraduate. I did MSc in speech and hearing. It was a paramedical subject. I was working in a hospital before joining the bank. So accounts, I didn't know anything. Even debit credit also was not knowing. So I thought that I would teach the people the way I wanted to be taught. So I said that, okay, let us do one bifurcation, commerce and non-commerce. Commerce people will not speak anything. Only non-commerce people will start. And we will start from the scratch. We will start from zero. So like that we started, and the most important factor that touched my heart was the obedience and the discipline. You were all obedient. I gave so many assignments, in-class activities, you did that. I said that without scale, don't come to the class. Or next day, all of you came with a scale. That's a kind of obedience. You were all like small children who were obeying the parents' words. Next day, all of you had the scale. Without scale, don't do accountancy. All of you brought the scale. We gave a lot of next assignments, you did that. So many internal assessment also we gave, you did that. So I was really getting motivated to teach you more, to give you more assignments, to interact more with you. I didn't find that my relationship was a teacher-student relationship. I found that you were all my friends. So I was also a friend like you. You were all my friends. So that, in fact, that bonded and that helped us to learn things much better and much faster. So dear friends, continue these habits, the discipline, the communication, the behavioral skills, the etiquette and all, what Madam has taught and you have learned. So these are the basic things that you must hone up these skills and you will have a great future. I think you must have seen the December 2022 results of ABCL. You have all seen? All of you have seen?
Yes.
You have all gone to the investor relations?
Yes, sir.
You have seen? Today we are having 1,220 branches. Last year Q3 was 416 crores profit. This year it is 530 crores. The growth is around 27% ABCL. It is one of the top 5 NBFCs. There are some NBFCs which are focusing with you. The organization also will grow. So wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
So I think we are taking the order of the classes. Generally, I come to your class at 3:45. No? So I think in the line I'm being given the last segment even to speak. It's such a nice pleasure to interact with an extremely disciplined group. I think I had 11 of them with me or 12 of them on the last day where I was telling. The first thing is a challenge for your HR to manage the next gen kids as employees. You getting what I'm telling? So the first thought which came to me is, how could an HR think like you? See, whenever HR designs an incentive plan, I'm able to think for my own age group, but the kind of generation, the kind of thoughts that you bring into class, every interaction. In fact, Ujagar, I remember the most when he said, how do you think a life cycle of marriage ends up so quickly? There are so many stages in this. And I told my husband, when boy said this, he said, yeah, you and me are from the dinosaur age, so you can't compare us with them. So, amazing thought processing. Our PPTs doesn't get upgraded unless you tell us these thoughts. Fine, we have never thought of creating a product for living together couples. ऐसा कभी नहीं सोचा भी नहीं. We have to gear up. If I have to become a bigger person or a bigger wallet share in the market, then I have to think like an youngster. You know why every organization wants youngster into it? Because we can't think like you. Why do we send our children to a play home? I can't think like a child. I can just be its mother. See, we will want you into the system just to upgrade our own thinking process. First thing, and the second thing, Shreyas was telling, she doesn't do anything without an activity. So I've been wonderful personalities I have met, especially to special mention to Farhan. Farhan, I wanted to give you a certificate for very pleasing personality types. So I think there's a very important in office. Ujagar, the high energy kid, such a lovable kid in class. Fantastic to have you as a student. Negi, every time Negi speaks, you know how attentive I have to be. Have you thought that? Where will I miss out something? Negi, once more, little slowly. Vipul, I have to say, he's a very sportive guy. Because I used to scold him. I used to irritate him full time in the lecture, but still such sportiveness to, again he will smile and again he will think, why is she targeting me? But then, it goes on. Shreyas, very happy that you're tech savvy and you've helped us in a lot of things. I'm amazed with the twins I have. How could both the twins be disciplined? That's what I tell my children. There are one twin brothers. One will be, both का दोनों character का अलग-अलग होता है कभी भी. I have two sons. Both of them are extremely different from each other. So I used to think, how these two are disciplined. Matlab one will sit, the other will sit. One drinks water, the other drinks water. I mean, just so amazing, and it's so nice to have you both. Raghav, I think you just picked up very fast. You joined us a little late, and I think you always have the credit in your thing. Like you could really catch up with the entire class so quickly. Amboj, I couldn't read you well because always silent. For me, silence, I'm a bad judge. So, but very fantastic. One day I asked him, do you think little slow? He said, yes, but I like it. So I thought that was his strength. He just liked the way he was being. Jay, again, extremely talented Jay. You have to little bit focus. Very, very talented guy. You're into multiple disciplines just now. So, but you'll need a little bit of fine tuning. It's exactly what I felt. That's your strength. Multi-talented. Deepak, again, a very, very nice, fun-loving guy. Abhishek is quite silent, and you didn't come for the last class. You portrayed yourself as extremely good guy, but last day you were missing in action. What happened? Vipul ka influence ho gaya? Svenu, the first thought which we had was, why should a guy from VIT come to us? So my first question was to Praveen, why are you coming from VIT? Kuch campus interview kar lo. We're all into IT in my house, so I was telling, should I pass his resume somewhere else? Ye yahan pe kya kar raha hai? So that's how we got up knowing about you. And Venkat is again like Farhan, I think he shares the compliment. Any day you have a problem as a faculty, you can go and talk to Venkat. Venkat is so balanced, he will not judge you. He will just say, yes ma'am, I understand. I'll somehow set it right times. Prasad, again, wonderful person to interact with. Very calm, very composed Prasad. They will all bully him. But still, it's so nice. I had 3 ladies in my class. So the first day Vidya walks in, all the boys are like, So this is how the boys were in when you walked in. So I was telling, we have a separate challenge, man. Leave out the class. We have to manage a separate challenge with us. Akshita, very nice, very composed. We heard that you're very much fun-loving through the holy event. But before that, we didn't know you like Kajal, there is something to learn from you. Had I been married at your age, I would be asking my husband, where are we going next week time. So, I mean, that's really a very determined women who want to just prove yourself, and that's really inspiring. Maybe we have to learn that from you. Again, Honey is also a very fun-loving guy, a sweet one. I don't know, he's very non-judgmental. You bully him also, next time also he will smile. And we have Abdul there. I call him Abdul the first day. He's annoyed. You've changed my name. I said, what? I was about to ask him, so what? He said, no, my name is not that, my name is Abhay. So, I think Abhay could make much use of the sessions. Once he came to me and he was very confident in telling, I have improved myself a lot from what I was. All the best, much more degrees to your Capman. Sanket, I heard you're a don in the hostel. Honey was wrong when he spoke. Honey said, you have changed, Sanket. No, I have changed how to handle you. That's the truth. And so that was the one-on-one session which we had. So I changed my pattern of teaching for you all. And we have the twins. I think I spoke about the twins. So amazed to see you both. And I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm feeling sad that you're not together. That's one thing which I every day do. When I sleep, I tell my elder one, my younger one, we have to call Anna every day and ask how the day was. So I was thinking the same with you both. When you both were sharing the same room, I used to tell my kids, both of you should do this. But I'm very much sad that you're both in somewhere else. And last but not the least, Arijit, very, very composed, a nice person to have as a student in the class. Thank you so much. Extremely a vibrant group to be with.
Thank you, ma'am.
The day I joined the bank way back in 1985, he said, as long as your heart and pocket is clean, you did not fear anyone on this earth. Right? So I would like to pass on the same message, and all of you are bound to go up in the hierarchy. Be humble to people whom you meet on your way up, right? And you will definitely be successful in life. You may reach any senior position, but then always remember one thing: you are not successful just because you have reached a position. You are not successful just because you have a couple of millions in your bank account. You are not successful because you have got maybe a high-end bike or a high-end car to drive around. I'll tell you, success is defined by when someone walks up to your parents and say, I wish I had a son or daughter, right? That is the answer. All of you will definitely bring laurels to your family, to your parents, to yourselves, and to your organization. Right? So may God be with you in all your endeavors, guiding you in the right direction when you are in crossroads. We'll be in crossroads on many occasions, but let God guide you whenever you are on crossroads and show you the right path. Right? Always walk on the right path. Be happy, stay blessed.
थैंक यू सर। तो फाइनली दोस्तों, हम लोग का ये फेयरवेल समाप्त होता है। इसके साथ ही हम लोग का आज का कार्यक्रम भी ख़त्म हो गया है। अब परीक्षा पर जाए, एग्ज़ाम है हम लोग का 15-16 को, उसके बाद फिर यहाँ से हम लोग विदा लेंगे। तब तक
तो सिर्फ एग्जाम के टाइम आना है।
हाँ, एग्ज़ाम के टाइम आना है। और
चला गया सब,
काफ़ी अच्छा लगा, बहुत मेमोरी बन के रहेगा हमारे बीच। और वीडियो तो रहेगा ही हमारा, सब देखते रहेंगे यूट्यूब पे, जब मन करेगा हम लोग देखते रहेंगे, है कि नहीं। चलिए चलते हैं। और काफ़ी अच्छा लगा, सब टीचर लोग जो थे हम लोग आए मिले, काफ़ी यादगार रहा आज का दिन हम लोग के लिए। फाइनली दोस्तों हम लोग का सब कुछ प्रोग्राम ख़त्म, अब हॉस्टल पे पहुंच चुके हैं। अब कपड़ा वपड़ा खोले, रीड करना पड़ेगा मेरे को। चंदन का एक्सपीरियंस जानते हैं, इसको तो बेंगलोर ही रहना है, मज़े में रहो। और सुमन मेरे साथ चलेगा ना, सुमन
मिल के रहेंगे वहाँ पे।
मिल के रहेगा, मिलजुल के रहेगा। चलिए ठीक है, तो इसी के साथ इस वीडियो को एंड करते हैं। ये लास्ट मेमोरी रहा हम लोग का यहाँ मणिपाल में। फिर एक वीडियो में मिलेंगे, तब तक ऐसे देखते रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए। चलिए एंड करते हैं, बाय बाय।